Crispus Attucks Museum is a unique entity. It's first and foremost one of the only state-of-the-art museums that is attached to a public high school. It came about through a unique situation that transpired back in the 80s. In 1986, the Indianapolis Public Schools Corporation was going through a transition. And in this transition, they shut down numerous high schools. In the process, Attucks was one that was targeted. Although they did not formally shut it down completely, it was converted from a high school to a middle school.
When the alumni across the country started hearing that they were getting ready to make some changes to Crispus Attucks, they started flying in here from all over the country. That didn't change the school board's minds, but what it did was the superintendent said, well, here's what we will do. We will give you a space in Crispus Attucks to memorialize, to celebrate the traditions of the high school in this museum.
What we do is pinpoint, highlight, share, display, preserve the history, the integrity, and the legacy of numerous men and women who brought about change and dynamics in the community and, of course, in the school system itself.
What you will see, Gallery 1 recognizes and celebrates the history and culture of the school itself. Gallery 2, that celebrates the African diaspora, because there couldn't have been an Attucks had there not been an Africa. So we teach in this museum that our history didn't start on a plantation in America. It started in ancient Africa many thousands of years ago with our ancient African ancestors. We always start our tours with the Legends mural. These were the teachers, the professors, who taught the students at Crispus Attucks. But they were not just teachers and professors at the school. They were very much associated with the community of Indianapolis. When you go around the wall, you will see the magnitude of education that went on here. You'll see the school when it first started. We move here from symphony to crazy song. And it talks about symphony because in the music classes at Crispus Attucks, the students were learning how to play symphonies, how to write symphonies even. The students who left this school were students that went out into the world and made a place for themselves. As we look at Indy's music legends, we got the three souls here. Just look at all of these persons, all of these great musical legends got their start at Crispus Attucks. You see Dave Baker up there. Oh, here are some of the teachers at Crispus Attucks. Well, not all teachers. Some of them even worked in the office. But even the people that worked in the office were teachers. Everyone touched the lives of the students here. Up here, you see students in the business classes, the science classes. These students are just in a social setting. These students, these are some of the basketball stars, but they're out here discussing the future of the school, talking about building construction plans with the principal. So they weren't just on the court, they were out here learning. Now, as we move along, you move into the sports area, the celebration of sports. You see Oscar Robertson here, of course. Over on both sides, you see the celebration of sports that went on at Crispus Attucks. Marvin Johnson, one of the greatest boxers in the world. We have his belts here. He went to Crispus Attucks. So we have him proudly displayed here. I am very proud of this picture. It is the first Crispus Attucks football team, and there's my father and my uncle as part of the players on the football team. And this part celebrates the women who were in the ROTC at Crispus Attucks. I'm sure that that is where the generals who came from this school got their start in ROTC. It was very much a part of what went on at Crispus Attucks. Attucks men in the military. We have General Brooks memorabilia right here. He is the one who was the mentor to General Colin Powell. Very, very proud of all his memorabilia being here. This is part of the Crispus Attucks community. I mean, you see Julia Carson, you see Angela Brown, a diva, an international diva. And here are some of the principals of schools that fed into Crispus Attucks. So you just see so many connections from the community that fed right into Crispus Attucks and made it what it was. These are some of the musicians. Most of them either graduated from Crispus Attucks or their lives were touched by someone from Crispus Attucks. All of these paintings were donated to the museum from Crispus Attucks alumni.
So we're proud of the museum and the men and women that made it great, and we hold fast to the legacy, to the truth, and to the dynamics that brought us to this point.
So it almost brings tears to my eyes when you hear about the assumptions that are made about Crispus Attucks, and then you know the real story of what came out of Crispus Attucks.
This is not an all black experience. This is not an all inner city experience. This is a world experience. This is an American experience. This is part of the American saga, the American culture, the American story.